The on-field sit-in, fans furious at financial mismanagement of a 150-year-old club. The takeover of a Premier League behemoth by a wealth fund linked to a country facing serious human rights questions. Talk of a European breakaway and the failure of the richest league in the world to play nicely and share its lucre down the so-called football pyramid. Decades of reasons why fans might be relieved the government's finally decided to regulate English football.
The Premier League is world-leading, world-class, and a massive cultural export. But what we've seen is fans, really disappointed when their clubs go undone.
The Culture and Sports Secretary announcing the long-anticipated move this morning at Leyton Orient, a club that was itself almost driven to the wall just a few years ago. The new body will regulate the national game by licensing professional football clubs, insisting on owners and directors tests and mandatory fan consultation. But it doesn't change everything. Take the owners and directors test. This is not about morals. It's about the money.
It's not for a regulator to decide the human rights or morals of an owner of a club. It's for them to make sure that the football is financially sustainable. There's no end of things that could be in this bill and that people might want to see regulated in football, but this is a bill about financial sustainability.
Money, money, money. And the mega wealthy clubs driving English football's astonishing global success in the form of the Premier League. Clubs like Man City, the champions, still under investigation for, yes, financial breaches, which they deny. The regulator will be able to step in to make them play ball with the lower leagues if they can't reach agreement themselves. And while the Premier League's worried interference might kill their global golden goose, smaller clubs say the regulator still won't be powerful enough, and the system will continue to favour the rich.
The key thing it's lacking is the ability for all parts of the pyramid to initiate a review of football sustainability, the sustainability of the financial flow. So at the moment, the Premier League and the EFL can come to a deal, and the rest of the clubs, and the EFL is effectively dominated by the Championship. They have the majority voting on it. The rest of the clubs, like here at Grimsby, we have no say in it. We can't do anything. And at the moment, it looks like the regulator would be able to do nothing to address that.
That said, from both the EFL and fans, a cautious welcome.
It's a positive step forward. I mean, the regulator's not a messiah. It's not going to be a magic bullet, but it's compared to what we have had and we've had to endure for the last 3 decades. It's a big step forward.
The nation's favourite sport, after years of ignoring the warnings, it will now be overseen by an independent regulator.